Hey everybody, how you doing? Jeeves here, your old composer here at the Decomposer Lounge. Does it look like I've slowed down a little bit? Not doing as many videos as usual? Well, true. The universe somehow every once in a while sprinkles a little bit of fairy dust hope on us old composers, and I got a little bit more work. Yay! Put in the comments, yay! I feel completely blown away and blessed at my age of still getting work and being called by some of the not only older publishers, but some of the newer ones. So I did something right. They still call me. I get the job done, but that means I haven't been putting a lot of videos on this channel. But I'm back around to it now. So what we're going to be doing today is from Disturbed. I've done quite a bit from Disturbed already. Of course, the Simon and Garfunkel cover has been has been the single biggest video as far as views are concerned on the channel. But the one thing about Disturbed that stays true in form is they always have super powerful, impactful melodies, and the lyrical content's pretty heavy. And obviously with the lead singer, I think being a cantor, deep within the bowels of the heavy metal comes out, the power of, words and storytelling and stuff. So that being said, we're going to be listening to a song called The Light. So let's settle in. I got my cup of coffee like usual. Thank you for your support. If you just leave comments, you like the video, you share the video, all that sort of fun stuff. But let's listen to The Light from Disturbed. All right. Nice. I don't think I've ever heard them doing any kind of lo-fi-ish work.
Like an unsung melody, the truth is waiting there for you to find it. It's not a blind but a remedy, a clear reminder of how it began. Deep inside your memory, turn away as you struggle to find it. You heard it call as you walked away, a voice will come from within the silence, and for what seemed an eternity, you wait and hoping it would call out again. In the shadow beckoning, then your fears seem to keep you blinded, and you're gone as you walked away. When you think of this forsaken, listen to me now. You need never feel broken again. Sometimes darkness can show you the light. An unforgivable tragedy.
Couple of little things that are going on in there that are catching me off guard, maybe because I don't have a real rich knowledge of their discography. Number one was opening up with that kind of lo-fi, squash drum sound to get us into it. Obviously, we're watching a music video, so there was sound design that was in there, the fire and all that sort of stuff. That arpeggiation, to me, that's kind of that zip line kind of moment where throughout these tracks, that would be considered a root note or a root pattern that transcends the chord changes. So to me, that kind of gives me that kind of super cool, how do I say this without sounding too like blah, blah, blah. Kind of a Celtic drone thing. It's that root that goes all the way through, that's identifiable, doesn't necessarily have to be at the bottom, of like, a lot of heavier djent or metalcore stuff. That drone or that note that's a reminder of where we are in the key is at the bottom, let's say, because it's like that 0-1, 0-2, whatever it is. Here, even having that pattern, really super cool. Of course, like I said earlier, very motivational, uplifting lyrics. There is a little bit of this kind of Alter Bridge kind of vibe to it. Now, I think Alter Bridge and Disturbed are at perhaps maybe the peak, if they haven't peaked yet, I'm just saying, of their performance and songwriting and stuff kind of mirror a little bit between the power. And I think that's the power of the composition And the melodies, you know, the lead singer of Alter Bridge, the lead singer here, they write these melodies that are always very soaring because they have those capabilities. So yeah, let's continue.
The answer isn't where you think you'd find it. Prepare yourself for a reckoning. For when your world seems to crumble again. Don't worry. You're the one who can redefine it. Don't let hope become a memory. Let the shadow permeate your mind and reveal the thoughts that were tucked away. So that the door can be opened again. Within your darkest memories lies the answer if you dare to find it. Don't let hope become a memory. When you think of this forsaken, listen to me now. You need never feel broken again. Sometimes darkness can show you the light.
That's where I get that Alter Bridge vibe right through there.
Sickening, weakening, don't let another somber pariah consume your soul. You need strengthening, toughening. It takes a minute dark to rekindle the fire burning in it.
Another thing I wanted to mention is, and I forgot to say it at the beginning, was the drum work on this is really super intense as well. At first I said, no, they can't be doing any. I come from the 80s, you know, in engineering back in the days when they would overdub tom-toms in a lot of the pseudo-pop rock work that I did as a second engineer at a recording studio back in the day out in Hollywood. But there was, you know, you overdub sometimes tom-toms and stuff. And that opening segment, especially in the verse, I think it was, can't recall, where the drummer has, you know, he's square, that's super cool. But something else that kind of made me call back to another memory of an earlier listen was actually the chord changes in the verse do kind of have that Simon and Garfunkel Disturbed cover. I forgot the name of the track. The chord changes at the beginning. There's a little bit of a similarity as well as that. But hey, if that's an ode to that song, you couldn't find a better song to do it to.
Ignite the fire within you.
Kind of a menacing, cool ambient section here.
When you think of this forsaken, listen to me now. You need never feel broken.
Love this part of the composition.
Sometimes darkness can show you the light. Don't ignore. Listen to me now.
They're overdub on the guitar.
You need never feel broken again. Sometimes darkness can show you the light.
I like the way it faded out there. You know, like I've said many times before, a lot of times when they do these pullbacks, like they remove everything from the mix towards the end. They might leave an element from the original part of the composition still in there, and it's kind of circling. It's kind of completing that circle. How they opened up with that lo-fi kind of vibe with the drums. Once again, but I mean, I had to listen to the drums really hard there. I'm sitting there going, wait a minute, there's something, because he's got the hats going, he's got this going, but I'm still hearing back. You know, I'm not watching the video or anything. I'm listening, being hell bent on getting that vibe. But nonetheless, something else too is, I guess, you know, by virtue of, excuse me, I got hiccups, of not knowing a lot of their discography. There was obviously a little bit of either synth work, very just light in the background, that was happening. Of course, it could have been a guitar, you know, with some big long ambience and stuff. It wasn't very obvious, like fat wide pads or anything like that. but there was kind of ethereal, ambient kind of things happening in the background that had long tails and rung out, which, you know, fully complemented the melody and everything. And also, of course, if you're going to listen to anything from Disturbed, and with his ability as a vocalist and a composer himself, you know, the vocals, the background vocals are super rich, but they weren't really fat and beefy in the mix. It wasn't shoved up into your head. So it became like, you know, it really filled in the lines, if you would, of this visual sonic presentation. Nope. Negative. Trying to be slick with my words, and I have epic fail. Anyhow, this was great to listen to. Very motivational. Obviously, the video as well, you know, motivational, going through hell and coming back. And then at the end, I find love. Yeah, and I find that with my cup of coffee. That's the extent of my situation when it comes to that. Anyhow, I hope you guys are having a great day. If you're still here, type in I'm still here. Don't forget to count the wins in life, you know, as difficult as things get. You know, you put on your headset, listen to your favorite music, get yourself motivated to wake up, do something, move forward, get energized, remember things, best friends, all kinds of stuff, because that's what music does. Says don't forget to count those wins, though. That's important every day. You can tell I'm going through some stuff, aren't I? Yeah, you've seen some of the stuff I've cross-posted from my Positive Wave Rider channel. You know, has been like, even at my age, I'm reveling in new information. Try to make it a little more smoother and positive our life as we trudge forward. Anyhow, you guys, take care. I'm sorry. Coffee's nice and strong. Take care. All right.